Whoa. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get this party started a little bit here, biatches. Oh, 8:45. I know 8:30 is normally when it's supposed to start. My name is Clucker. Oh my gosh, where'd I go? There it is. I might come back. Yeah, so anyway, how you guys doing? It's good to see you guys. You guys are chilling in here. Good to see you. Guess what? We're gonna start the show here in a second. We're just letting everybody pile in like little donkeys into like a little ranch area. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but anyway, good to see you guys here. All right, cool. Everybody here? All right, not everybody yet. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. All right, whatever. Here we go.
Are you a sinner? Seriously. I'm a preacher. I'm a pastor, and I'm here to... No. I just saw the movie Sinners, okay? And if you haven't seen it yet, it is fantastic. And we're going to talk about it here. But the fact is, it's all about sinning. And this was Easter weekend. And a lot of people were thinking about sins and what that all entails. And, well, it was the whole, Jesus coming out from behind where he was supposed to be buried. Roman soldier tripping like, what? I was right here. So a film coming out, Sinners, over Easter weekend, when a lot of people, including myself, had an amazing Easter weekend. I went to a beautiful church service. Shout out to Pastor Dan with my family. Touched my soul. As I get older, I become a little bit more religious. I become a lot more religious, to be honest. Not something I have to talk about here. But the fact is, you do start thinking about what is sinning. And I think a lot of people may have different things on that, but I looked it up. The definition is, a sin is going against moral or divine law. Do you know what moral or divine law is? I didn't know. I had to look it up. Now, moral law is pretty simple. Don't kill, don't steal, don't be a horrible person that you see every day on social media. Now, divine law is a little bit more touchy because then that gets into the whole religious aspect. And ultimately, a lot of it comes down to relativity, because I think during Easter, we did a lot of sinning. We overate. Maybe we were a little rude to some family members we didn't want to be around. Is that a sin? I don't know. Regardless, sin is still around. And sin is still being talked about at levels that they'd probably be like, wow, they're still talking about sin back in the biblical days, right? Sinners, the film, puts all that into question in so many ways. And that's what a good film does. A great film, an amazing film, what some could call a masterpiece of a film, will get you to start thinking about yourself and those around you. And that's what Sinners did for me. And that's what I'm going to talk about, as well as my time with hanging with Hailee. And we went to Chuck E. Cheese today. No, not today. Today's Wednesday. We went to Chuck E. Cheese. We had a lot of fun. This is top of the morning. There's no other show like it. So when I say, are you ready to go to the top? We better go together. Let's go to the top. Never stop.
All right. That was the morning shot. I'm supposed to read something. It was sponsored by I can't read English. Let's just start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? I am Carlos Alberto. Navarro, how are you? Good to see you. It's good to see everybody in here. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, Julie. Top of the morning to you, Crystal. Let's go. Let's go. How do we go? This is how we go. We see Myron on the show. Crystal, yes, eating pork is a sin for sure, but I eat a lot of pork. Call me Porky Pig. Anthony, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you in here, you know? Good to see you in here. Are not in the house. Chuck E. Cheese is like Walmart's dinner table. Don't get that joke. Oh, DTF in the house. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I look forward to entertaining all of you who comment here on the live show, or whether you catch all the shorts or the videos that we put on the rest of the week. Each day, new clips, new videos. How does he do it? How does he do it? Well, I don't do it alone for sure. I have an extensive staff of Filipino animators, engineers, and artists. And they're adorable. I gotta say, when I hired them, they were looking for work. They had just gotten booted from ICE. I guess they didn't want to do the Song of the South ICE sculptures anymore for some reason. And look at that new fan. What's up, BB Canes fan 247? You know what? Every time we see a new face in here, you know what we do? We do a little celebratory thing. Yeah. Canes fan, we welcome you to the top network, to the top world, the top of the morning. You've been blessed. Oh my gosh, you've been blessed. Podcast media in the house. Yes, go watch the videos later. So we have a team of tiny, little, awesome, beautiful, little Filipino animators, engineers, and they get our videos out fast. And I will tell you right now, I will tell you who cracks that whip and who's in charge of all that Filipino team, which one day I want to go to the Philippines so bad. One of the places I want to go, Philippines, several parts of Africa, Japan, places I want to go. Julie says, welcome, Canes. But the man who whips that cane, he's mysterious. It's true. No, he's mysterious. He's not mean. To this day, I don't know a single person who's met him live. He says he has kids. Never seen them. Some people say he is 6'7". Other people say he's 4'2". He's a man of mystery. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Sam. Whoa.
Wait.
There
Well,
you go.
the sun is now behind the trees, so it kind of messed up the whole effect.
Oh, no, I like that. That was good. That was good. I like that. Yeah, it is. I think every time now people are just trying to make Stranger Things vibes, you know? Oh, by the way, if you're watching this on Facebook, I do put it up there, but primarily just to remind people that it's on YouTube. So I would love for you, if you're watching this on Facebook, and people really stop by on Facebook. Sammy, you know what? Excuse me. I'm doing a plug for the Facebook here. How are you? Not too much detail, but just a little bit. How's life?
It's going all right.
It's going all right.
Things that are, it's a thing, but, well, personally, we're doing good. Son's birthday today, and my birthday Friday.
Happy birthday to that boy.
Yeah, he's
Give him a little shout out.
Yeah, Mitchell turned 5.
Mitchell.
Just about 8 minutes ago, I guess. So.
Wow, so he was an early baby, huh?
Yep. Yeah, it's fun because our daughter my wife went into labor at midnight or so with our daughter. Well, she started to realize that she was in labor. It's a thing. People, sometimes women go into labor early and they don't know it because they're busy doing stuff.
I know, and that's a good woman right there that doesn't know they're going into labor and is busy. It's like, damn, that's a good ass woman.
Yeah, right.
So many women just wait for labor to happen. No, it'd be great to be organizing, maybe making a delicious cake. That'd be nice before, because then, for a long time, you're probably not going to get a nice cake. you know?
Right, exactly. So yeah,
Happy
anyway,
birthday, Mitchell. Is Mitchell? Oh, he's at school, whatever. Happy birthday to your
Yeah,
boy.
thank you guys.
Sam. And Sam's a great dad. He volunteers at the school. Guys, you know what's a sin? If you notice, I try and make some shows themed, right? You know, it's one of those. You know what's a sin? Being a father and not at least a couple times making it to your kids' school functions.
Yep.
That's a sin.
Yeah.
Being a father and not, I get it. I've had to work every level of job, every facet, but you make time for that because you got to. And you were doing some volunteering with your son.
Yeah. A lot of them are events are after school, so and they schedule the PTA meetings are after like 6 o'clock, so
Right. You part of the PTA?
We not well. I guess we're members, but we at our daughter's school. They like all the parents are supposed to go to the PTA. I don't know how we don't, but
you know what I like to do at the PTA meetings? I like to about a quarter of the way into the PTA meeting, I take a stack of books and I slam it, and I say, "We don't want a new principal. We want Mr. Clark." And it's a line from Lean on Me. And usually I get kicked out at that point. And then I don't have to be part of the PTA. So who's winning? Sammy boy, good to see you, buddy. All right. So listen, how are you guys doing out there? This is your time to comment, share, like. If you're watching this on Facebook, which I love it because I get these little hearts from Donald Norfolk, who sounds like I should buy some good life insurance from. Hi, Donald Norfolk. Have you invested into your Roth IRA? Sounds like a man really good. So, and not many people watch it on Facebook, like live, because they're so busy bitching about politics and their health conditions. So busy. So jump on over to YouTube. Give us the likes. Give us the follows. That's where we're growing. Look at you, Barbara. Los goes in there. No more CRT. Yes, I don't know what that means. I'll get it later. After not having parents at my events, I never miss. I know that, dude. You're a good dad. Or not. Regardless of your leisure activities that make you money on OnlyFans by doing things with your butt. I don't judge. I've seen your work. You're one of the best. Okay. Myron on break. Myron on break. Bake, don't break. He don't bake on a break. He don't bake on a break. Myron the baker, he bakes delicious treats for your kids. He works at Publix, that's no dig. I love Publix, you should too. BOGO's here for you and you, oh yeah. Milano cookies are BOGO. I buy 4 or 6, maybe I 4, no. They are delicious to say. Myron's on his break. He's watching Top of the Morning. Don't bake on your break. Don't bake on your break. Don't bake on your break, because that's no break. When you bake on your break, because you bake for a living. I always make time for school events. Hi, I'm Podcast Media, and I always make time for school events. I see you. Get baked on your break. Take a hit on that break just playing. Don't want them to see this video, then they call Myron and just come on over. I heard you on Top of the Morning breaking. Were you baking or were you waking and baking? I like that Sam was like, you know what? I'm just going to check in on sweet rhythms and flow. Oh, Julie, you notice these things so quickly. And yes, there is some new. That was my Adam Sandler DTF. And it's about, since you guys are watching live, man, shout out to Alex, my manager. Guys, I got an amazing talent on board. Oh, good for you. It's the easiest way. Easiest way. Bradley in the house. That probably, in Japan, they do that stuff. All right, so, yeah, man. We got a new logo. Oh, you messing around, Sam. We got to get it. We got to figure it out. All right, listen. Yeah, we got a new logo for the To The Top channel, but it's about to be turned into network. That makes more sense. It's more of a network, you know? Right, Sammy boy? I see you. So anyway, but thanks for noticing that, Julie. All right, so thank you guys once again for joining the show. I love you guys joining the live show. And every day it's so exciting. All of the videos are getting more and more views. So exciting. And getting the right views. Like I said before, when I was getting some views on certain, and I'm talking about like 1,000, 1.5. I know one day they'll be in the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. I know, I get it. Shout out to Alex, my manager. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to my wife, who are all helping to build this network, to build what we're doing here. It's so exciting. If you notice, I got the front end now with the morning shot. That's more of like a real take on stuff, you know. It's just all coming together very, very nicely. And I want to thank all of our sponsors. We love you. Let's see here. Oh, my bad. I did not even do this. But first, I do want to thank our sponsors. Did I not put in the new sponsor here? Am I an idiot? Am I a stupid idiot? Are you an idiot, Carlos? Are you a stupid idiot? What's your problem, bruh? Maybe I didn't put anything else there. But we got to thank our sponsors, man. Our sponsors allow us to have fun here, okay? Yeah, that's the new one. What does that mean? Traditionally, man, people are trying to build their show by jumping on trends, doing shit that's not them. And then they create some channel, some show that they don't like. And then they end up like doing some crying video. But they're like, it's like a thumbnail of them like this. And they're like, why I hate my YouTube channel. And they're like, and it's some girl like, I started my YouTube channel doing makeup tutorials. And now I really want to talk about politics. You know, some shit like that. Loyal friend and confidant. My point is thank you guys. And thank you to the sponsors. Check this out. Toma. Look at that. Bars on Demand, one of our new sponsors. Shout out to Jason and Lorraine, owners of Bars on Demand. So what does that mean when I show you these sponsors? Like, none of them came knocking at our door. Okay, I think maybe one did. These are all relationships with small businesses, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using my experience of over 25 years of literally working with the biggest names and the biggest companies and the biggest productions, and I'm making little movies and little stories for your company, whether it's for your website, whether it's for your newsletter, whether it's for your social media, whether it's just for your sake of documenting what you're doing. And I love it. I'm working with so many wonderful people. Now, it's growing every day. It's growing every day. Look at that. Coronado Carpet. Shout out to Coronado Carpet. Shout out to Southeast Steel. Once again, our new sponsor, Bars on Demand. Drain Doctor. He's been a loyal sponsor. Drain Doctor's one dude. Oh, I got to call him Drain Doctor if you're watching this. We didn't get the part in. We didn't get the part. I don't think that we needed in that you were going to come tomorrow. I got to talk to him. Thank you, Barbara. Moving on. Now, Bars on Demand is a rap consulting firm. Yes, it is. It's like, yo, well, how many bars you need? It's like, man, right now I need like 2 bars. And see, Bradley, you and me, I don't know how many other people get the Bars on Demand. I think that was really great. You're very clever. Now, back to my final point before we get to the cup of the day. Brought to you by Bars on Demand. Thank you, Sam. Bars on Demand, LLC.com. That's my friends, Jason and Lorraine over there. They're running an amazing place. They do a lot of stuff over on the Space Coast, but they run these amazing bars. They have these amazing bars they set up for these events, for these conventions, for truly the highest level down to, you know, having a good time. Trust me, I've known Jason my entire life, and he's one of the best, hardworking, like Service is his, like, you better be good. Like, I just one of the guys that I trust so much. And now he has this amazing company with his wife, Bars on Demand. So I just am so happy to have them on board. It's like so great. So many of my friends have reached out, like, how do we become a part of this? And that's what I've been able to do, is like, not just, hey, it's great to sponsor somebody, but you know, as your show's growing, it's not is. But the good thing is, the people that listen and watch the show, you guys are like so awesome. You're already contacting these sponsors and these people and making connections like Coronado Carpet. It means the world. Why? Of course, it's great to grow business. Of course, it's great for me to go, oh, wow, okay, I know these companies that I'm working with every single month. Now this is of course, you know, but ultimately it is allowing me to do this show exactly how I want to do it, with no corporate bullshit, with no having to change my ways for an algorithm. And that's what you're watching a lot of today. What you're watching today is what people are calling slop. A bunch of fucking bullshit that corporations are putting together to give you the food speed. You're like, do you like this? It has Millie Bobby Brown. It has Chris Pratt. We will put a nostalgic logo together to give to you. Electric State. $370 million, guys. Electric State cost $370 million on Netflix. And they made it so that you could also be watching it on your phone at the same time. I'm not kidding. They're like, what kind of, because that's what they want you to do. Do you want that being considered art? Do you know? And I'm not saying that the shit I'm doing is so high level, but I'm giving it to you pure. And I know working in legacy media, I know working at corporations, guess what? You're not getting the truth. Not like they have to so much change what they say, what they do, because we better get that check, and I'm just not trying to do that here. I'm trying to entertain, no agenda, fun, have a good time. You won't believe what happens next. So, oh, you know what? When I look at you, little Sammy. Yes, you little dangerous man, you. Oh. I like that when you go there. Like, so listen, I did not forget. I love this dude. I cannot forget this man. I got to play his intro. Megan wrote and produced this. Hold on. I'm going to dance a little bit.
Oh, it's tea time with Teddy. Grab a cup, get ready. Pinkies up, don't spill that brew. He's got hot takes and a biscuit or two. Tea time with Teddy, sipping so steady. Serving up laughs, hope you're ready. Chamomile or Earl Grey, maybe a latte. But don't you dare mess with his own parfait. Bow ties tight, got that classy flair. Teddy's got gossip, though he might just share. Spilling the tea, but keeping it light. Join the party, it's a fabulous sight. Tea time with Teddy, don't be late. One lump or two, he'll set you straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way, I think he's in Argentina. Where are you at today, Teddy? Good to see you, Teddy. Yes, hey, how are you guys doing? I am in Argentina today. I brought my mobile studio with me, so it is going great. Good to see you guys. So good to see you guys. Teddy, how the hell do you get that full studio? How do you, that's pretty, it's pretty crazy. Like, do you have to have that full studio with you wherever you go? I mean, a lot of people would just pull up a mic, Yes, I would do that, Carlos. But then, I'm not really doing the thing then. Like, this is what the show is all about. So I have a mobile studio. We have it. It's fine. My husband, Lance, set this all up. He's really good technically wise. Wow. That's really, really great. That's really great. And, gosh, one day I want to meet Lance, right? One day, Sam. One day we gotta fully meet Lance, right?
It'd be awesome to meet both of them again, or see both of them again.
It would, man. We only got to meet him once. I think that was when we were doing that venture capitalist thing in Amsterdam, right, Sam? Was that where you got robbed?
I think that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that where we met up the first time? Tea time? Yes, it was. I'm really sorry about that. That was really not supposed to happen. Obviously, you were in Amsterdam and have a good time, and sometimes that happens. But no, yes, that was the last time you saw Lance, and let me just tell you, he's doing great. Good. I'm glad to hear that. People love you, Tea Time. Teddy, they've missed you. Oh boy, I love you. God, they love you. Tea Time. Lance isn't gonna want to meet Sam when he's hitting Buffalo Bills well. No, that's true. How does he get that full head of hair? EME, that's a great question. Let me ask. Trust me, Teddy. What do you do to keep your hair looking that great? Teddy. What was that, Teddy? What are you talking about there? Well, that's what it is. I drink my coffee with about, I don't know, I think it's 8 ounces of collagen in there. That's like 10 ounces of collagen in every single coffee that I drink. Is that what you're drinking when you go for it? Yeah. That looks like it's some good coffee. Does it make you want to sing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Teddy's singing that shit, dude. Is that why does the collagen make you want to dance too? Does it? Oh yeah, just dance like this. Collagen dance, collagen dance. We dance and dance in our pants, and we whip it around, and we sit and we dance, and we lance and we dance. Lance. Okay, enough with lancing and dancing. You can't keep talking about Lance and then not have it. Isn't it today? Isn't it bring your spouse to work day? I thought I said it was okay today. Do you remember, Sam? Did you bring your spouse to work? Because I put that in the email.
Yep, she's always around.
Good. Tell her I said hello. Now, what I'm wondering about is tea time. Do you think tea time? Get it, girl. That's right. Tea time. Now, I sent the email late last night, and I usually do it after, I've been huffing some glue, maybe some whippets. So I don't know. It's like right after dinner. But I sent the email, I think. Wait a second. Did I not send the email? I didn't send the email, did I?
I think I got it.
You did? Oh, did I send it to the thousands of people in our newsletter?
Maybe.
Shit. I thought it was an interpersonal email I sent. Shit. Hey, can I take a second here for our charity? Hi, guys. Silos here. Totally cool, lit host of Top of the Morning. And yeah, former glue and paint huffer. Now, I know you see me now and you think, this guy's got all his teeth. Sure, he's broke his nose, maybe in a bum fight. But how can you be a former paint glue huffer? Well, I'll tell you how. Started with the Sharpie. A lot of kids get that first hit of the Sharpie, and that's enough. Well, from Sharpie, I went to gasoline. And I wasn't huffing. I was merely experimenting. From gasoline, filling up the old lawnmower in 92, I found a can of glitter paint. Next thing you know, I look like a gold collectible. My face is so full of gold. And I did it into my mid-20s. I hid it from my wife, from my family, even though I didn't get married until I was 30. Now, back to the show. Do you also have a problem with huffing? Okay. Back to the show, which was drug lessons with Carlos. No, that's not the show. The show is actually about sinning. Are you a sinner? I don't think you are. If you're watching the show, it means you're a good person. You're just a good old southern or northern person watching this show. You're good to go. If you're watching on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Subscribe and like it. It tickles my nose. I don't know what that means. When you subscribe, it tickles my nose. When you subscribe, it tickles my nose. Tea time. Tea time. I'm not going to let you get away with it. What is it, Carlos? Tell me. What are you trying to tell me? Did you bring your mate to work? I know about that. Did you bring him? Yes, I did. Yes, I did bring him. You brought Lance to work? You brought Lance to work. Can you believe this?
Yeah. Well, I guess he had to help him with that mobile studio.
Okay. You're right. He did. Lance. I mean, is tea time? Is Lance there? Yes, Lance is here. He's in the back, and yeah, he's here. He's really excited to be here. Well, I think if we get 5 show me your Lances on the live, like type in show us Lance. Show us Lance. I know you don't like to show your partner on because you're very like private like that. I think it's a bit ridiculous because at this point, our whole life is very easy to find anybody, but why are you so protective when it comes to it? Well, I just am. Lance is a high executive. He really makes a lot of money. We're multi-millionaires, and I do the show for fun because you don't pay me. But, it's just something I want to keep private. But not sometime. He is here today. He said he'd go on camera. So he said he'd be fine. So he said he'd go on camera. Yes, he said he'd go on camera. All right. Show us Lance. There's 1. Show us Lance. There's 2. Show us Lance. Yeah. I know that's like, we never talk about it, but yeah, Teddy's gay. Big whoop. Here on this show, Top of the Morning, we accept every letter of the entire LGBTQRSTOB. Now you know your LGBTs. So yes, he is gay, and he's one of my favorite people in the world, but we don't even care about that. We just actually want to meet his husband, so. All right, show us Lance. Show us. It's just like it's just everywhere, guys. Well, first, I guess, can you have Lance? So can you have Lance wave to us or something? Okay, because does he want to come out? Yes, he will come out here. He will come out. We'll just have him come out and have us have him come out and wave to us if he would. What about that? There he is. He's waving. There he is. Oh my God! There he is! Lance! It is so good to finally meet you! Oh my gosh! Sammy boy! We finally get to meet him!
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Holy crap! Lance, nice to finally talk to you. Hello, it's good to talk to you as well, Carlos. And I am here with one of our other daughters. She's here as well. And I just want to say thank you for having Tea Time be such a wonderful guest to your show. I love your husband. Not like that, not like that, but like I love your husband. And so he's one of the smartest guys I know. And I just want you to know that thank you for allowing. I know you didn't want him to work because you're obviously doing well, but I just want you to know that I appreciate it and thank you very much. Yes, it's perfectly fine. I love how your show is growing and our kids are watching. It's not a family show per se, but this is a lot of fun, and I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, can we get? You got a round of applause? You got anything over there from? Yeah, that was unbelievable. Oh my God, so handsome. Wow. Lance reveal, big deal, guys. Joe, I told you. Tea time. Yes. What is it, Carlos? I knew your husband was hot, but damn. Did he left? Yes, he had to go. Lemma was picking him up. He had to go. Yes, we've been together for many, many years, Carlos. It's fantastic to have such a good-looking husband. I'm sure your wife understands as well. Shut up now. Shut up, dude. Tea time being all nice like that. Wow. Yeah. She's chic. She's Sikh. Is your daughter Sikh? Cedric? Yes, she is. So we allow her to grow a mustache, whatever she would like. It does not matter to us. More power to you. Yo. you guys didn't see Lance coming, did you? It was a custom fitted suit. The suit is great, right? Wow. Eddie, did you miss at tea time? Wow. Do you ever sing for him? You ever sing for him? If you do, what do you sing? I love you, Lance. Beautiful. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Seriously. I love each one of you who wrote a comment just now. Only the finest. It's a little hard to do some things with AI. You get what you take. You take what you get. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's do Carlos clips. I was hoping my wife would come in here. I think she's in the house. All right, give me a second. How about this? How about this? Give me a second.
Hey, welcome to Southeast Steel. My name is Joe. How can I help today? Hey.
I love. So that was produced by To the Top Studios. Yes, To the Top Studios got a new logo too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Those are my little minute breaks I'll take now. Figuring out how to do the show, man. What do you guys think? Thanks, man. This is the part where you guys talk with me real. I think what we need to do ultimately is cut up a tighter, obviously, version of the show that has all those interactions and just probably would be maybe, I don't know, an hour long or so. But thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm like I said, every show I want to have sketch, live sketch, some sketch, obviously pre-produced. Thanks, Myron. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys are why I'm doing this. I was in the shower today, shaving my nose because I realized, man, I've allowed my nose hairs to go directly connect to my mustache, and I don't think that's good. I don't think that's nice. I mean, I used to look at my dad and other grown-ups that just allowed a fern gully of forest to acquire in their nose hairs because they're just fuck it. I'm not gonna cut the nose hairs. And whoop, shit. I gotta get that out of here. And I don't want to do that to myself. How can you be woke if I was never sleeping in the first place, bro? I think it would be better if I go like this. How can I be woke if I was never asleep in the first place, bro? This creepy music, man, fucking scares me, bro. Fucking scares me! You're right about that. You're right about the fact that nose hairs do provide a purpose, but quite frankly, I'm Hispanic, man. Similar to a lot of Hispanics, I love a lot of things. I love a good cerveza when I used to drink. I love a good pelea, which is a good fights. I love to make love. And I have long nose hairs. A trait by most Hispanic males. A Hispanic male will stop cutting his nose hairs around the age of 30 years old, allowing them to accumulate into a thick bushel, if you will. It's just true. Now, this is also a trait by the Southern white man. The Southern white man will acquire a beard that goes over his neck and call it style. Acquiring massive amounts of long nose hair. So what you're seeing here in this area of a lot of those long beards, this area here, this area here, when you see those big old rednecks with their beards, they're nose hairs. They're fucking nose hairs. Gross. Cut them. Or braid them. Or braid them. That's so gross, Carson. Why do husbands become big freaking babies to their wives? I'm not perfect. I know she still does stuff that, like whatever. But you ever wonder, fellas, why your wife stopped banging you? Well, you never clean up after yourself. You let your nose hairs become your beard hair. You smell like shit. You got a big ass beard belly. Why would she want to bang you? Now, I know Carson's banging still. This is not about you. I think it's time for Carlos clips. I love Julie. Shout out to Julie. Thank you for reminding me. Where is Rachel? I saw Rachel. Okay, I'm knocking off the sections in my head of like the peeps that I've seen. Let's do little Carlos clips. I enjoy. I didn't want to make I made a lot of the show, the family stuff, and I don't want to make it too much about them because that's their world, But a little bit is good. So, all right, and this one was a lot of fun because I bet you will have some connections to this for sure. I have more nose and ear hair than chest hair. Well, I mean, you can only get duct tape ripped off of you so many times. I mean, every time, the last 3 times I saw Art, half of his body was in duct tape. He just had a little hole and it just said, put pen 15 here. And I don't know what pen 15 is, but it just had it all around his mouth area. And so, of course, you're not going to grow back hair there. It's been ripped out. Better be listening. Next morning shot about your wife won't bang you. Yo, boom, I like that. I'm trying to, those are like the monologue, a little more hit you in the face, a little more real. So I will take that under accord. All right, let's do this.
It's time for Carlos Clips, where your favorite grown-up kid, Carlos, never outgrew Chuck E. Cheese. Join him and Magnolia as they tackle pizza, tickets, and total family mayhem. Roll that beautiful clip footage.
There it is. Look at this. Here it is. Chuck E. Cheese. Look at that place. Look at it. This is your first time going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Like,
Come on,
my
sit
hop
with
is going up and then down.
Oh my gosh.
Up and then down.
Up and then down. Here we go. Woohoo.
Say excuse me,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Noli. Say hi. Get it. Oh man. Yes, it is. What's up, Crystal? It is the Altamont location. She really does. Well, we'll go back and kind of watch this here in a second. But... Oh, nice. Top of the morning to you, LDG. So we'll go back. Kind of give you a little break. Dance with him, Noli. Noli, look. Look. Dance with him. So obviously you can see we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and man, was it cool. I have not been to Chuck E. Cheese in a minute. I have a 14-year-old daughter as well, and we used to go there quite a bit. We lived over in the Waterford area, and man, I know you also pulled up some Chuck E. Cheese stuff here. Let me use some of those, Sammy. I will remove this video real quick. First off, how many of you guys, when's the last time you guys went to Chuck E. Cheese? And Sam, you can pose that question. Pop that up there. When's the last time you went to Chuck E. Cheese or a type of restaurant like that? Because quite honestly, I'm a sucker for them. I love them. I'm a big kid. I've always said that. I'm like, I'm going to try and stay as big a kid as I can. Now, obviously, citing responsibility and all the things that you have to do. But, you know, I was always like, and, you know, bizarrely enough, Michael Jackson was one of those people that I always thought of. And I'm not going to get into all that. Michael Jackson, well, I was like, man, he stayed like a kid and mentally. And I think with everything that I do is such a smart thing. I think that's why I connect with kids, to be honest. So I remember begging my dad to take me to places like this as a kid. My dad wasn't a bad dad. My dad was a good dad, but he was busy. He was working. He had a bunch. And I just remember like, I just wanted to go to these places and do these things. And I tell you, if you do it right, you end up becoming the parent that you always wanted. And once again, I'm not saying this to extremes. not saying this like, I'm just saying this like because I know I was always like, man, I would love to be like when I'm gonna take my kid to these every single day. And kind of that's what I've done with my life. And that's why I think it's such a shame when dads just let their kids go and don't pay attention to them. It's like you realize you can like craft your own little buddy here. Like, of course, you're gonna have a lot. It's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy, but let's go to Chuck E. Cheese. Don't you like playing video games, eating pizza, and drinking soda? Yeah. Don't you like jumping on trampolines, going to Sky Zone? Yeah. Don't you like going to movies? Yeah. Don't you like going to Dave and Buster's? Yeah. And I get it. If you don't like doing that shit, like my wife doesn't like doing all that shit all the time. But you know what my wife does? She makes so many other things amazing that I could never do. And that's things that she loves, that she's like designing and putting things together, and how she makes every holiday perfect, and how our high, like just I go on and on. But and anybody can do this. You don't have to have a ton of money. Okay. I did this super broke, and I've done this in many times. Like you can go to parks, you can go hang out with your kid. My point is this: they will remember this. And you only get it for so long. I'm not going to Chuck E. Cheese with my 14-year-old anymore. Would I go with her still? Yes. No. So these times are just true. Scared the shit out of me. I was expecting to see my sweet Sammy boy. I told you I pull them, but my God, these things are horrifying. No, that's perfect. So Chuck E. Cheese, as we all well know, came into really prominence over the 80s. And I think I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. I thought about Chuck E. Cheese ad nauseum. I literally thought about it all the time. Oh, nice, Sammy boy. I like that, what you pulled there. Very nice. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I just remember being like, I just want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I just want to eat pizza. I just want to play like, and I still have that in me, I don't know, and so luckily I'm a grown ass man. And if I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese to watch Pasquale, and I had a connection to it. Some of the guys that I used to work with on the Monster Show, Jeff Howe, who's a good dude. Shout out to Jeff Howe, and Bubba, rest in peace, Bubba. One of the truest musicians I ever knew. Truest artist I ever knew. Rest in peace. They used to work for him. They literally were the voice, and they do the songs, and I got to see the anime. I met the owner. I got a weird little history with it, but that's not the point. The point was, yeah,
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes.
Look at that place.
Now, I did want to ask, when was and like Sammy says, when was the last time you went to Chuck E. Cheese? You went to Chuck E. Cheese a couple weeks ago for a birthday party. My son was kind of unimpressed that he likes Dave and Buster's. Yeah, I can kind of get that. Unless Chuck E. Cheese becomes a client, then we'll delete this shit. Okay. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I still love going to the toy store. Love it. I love going to Dave and Buster's, especially on Half Price Wednesdays. I love gaming places in general. Very nice. Your favorite time with the kids is hiking or camping, zero distractions. Yeah, that makes sense. And you guys enjoy hiking as a couple. That's nice. That's sweet. Pass holders of a family of 5 at SeaWorld, $110 a month. It's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I may not be the baddest, but I'm in the top 3. I ain't saying I'm the baddest. So when I didn't know like how she was going to react to it, like I said, I'd taken my 14-year-old there many times, but that was a while ago. And so when she reacted like this is when she acted like, yay.
Look at this. Here it is. Chuck E. Cheese.
Because she'd seen it on Ryan's World. She had seen it on Ryan's World. And I was like, how did you know Chuck E. Cheese? She's like, Ryan's World went there and never seen, just like we all do when we watch people on YouTube, but just like this. And you're like, yeah, That's how she knew about it. I thought that was interesting. And
Look at that place.
this is the Altamont
Look at it.
location. This is your first time going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Like,
Come on,
my
sit with
hop
me.
is going up and then down.
Oh my
Up
God. The Sun
and then
State.
down.
Shout out to
and
Sun
then
State,
down.
John. Here we go. Woohoo. Now I gotta tell you, bang for your buck. It's pretty damn good at Chuck E. Cheese because you basically pay for like a pass and it's like for an hour, and all the games are perfect for like a 4 to like 10-year-old. This is their new layout. So the new layout is they got rid of obviously the animatronics. That would make me kind of sad, to be honest. But then I remember the animatronics were there last time and nobody really cared about them. So I know it's probably a pain in the ass to fix. So for maintenance. So I watched, there's a great YouTube channel called The Company Man that goes into why companies work and stuff like that. So I have several of these with Lennon and I have several of these with Magnolia, and I don't ever miss a chance. Well, I should say that because a lot of them save like $5, but I try and always get pictures, like physical pictures with my kids because it's so rare these days. So yeah, you got the front there. All these games are pretty fun too. Spinning around, you got the skee ball, which is always cool. You get the tickets. You know, now it's you no longer they print the tickets. Now it's just on a card. And then this is their new area. They got a trampoline area now, so they're competing with Sky Zone. And I thought that was pretty smart. Now I did let her in there barefoot because I thought you just had to take off your shoes. No, you had to buy some special socks. So I played dumb. Now, girl jumps in here and knocks out Magnolia. Luckily, Magnolia's tough. You're going to see here in a second. And I think it was on purpose. I do. She just like jumped in very like, I'm going to try and knock her down. Watch. There she is. There she hops in. Now, Magnolia obviously is on this one.
Oh, boy.
Okay, now she sees Magnolia. She sees she's little.
Oh, boy.
She's like, oh, okay. Uh-oh. Whoa! Takes her down. That was an unneeded extra bump, I think. An unneeded extra jump. You see that? Let's see here. Or maybe just Magnolia jumped into her trampoline. You know, it was Magnolia's fault, quite honestly. She jumped in there, and luckily she braced her fall. Oh, yeah. If you're looking for a zone, a no give a fuck about your kid zone, it is centrally located at the seating area of Chuck E. Cheese. Dumpy Tree Frog, no doubt about that. A lot of lazy, but, you know, a lot of parents playing too. You don't like the digital tickets. I agree with you, EME. There is something about that, the tickets coming out of there. Really like it.
Noli. Say hi.
What do you guys think about Chuck E. Cheese pizza? What do you guys think of pizza in general? On your scale of pizza love, do you like love it so much that you'll eat at any time, any part of the day? Like I would, you know, that's obviously sometimes you wake up, you're like, oh, I gotta have some breakfast pizza, not eggs and ham on a pizza, because quite honestly, that's for fucking psychos. I'm talking pepperoni you have from the night before. Maybe you forgot to eat it. Maybe you passed out. What do you think of Chuck E. Cheese pizza? Because there's a theory behind it. Have you ever seen the conspiracy theory behind it? This is true. Well, the conspiracy is true. That they collect the slices of pizza and make the new pizzas in the back. Swear to God. And it's weird because they all come out misshaped. That wasn't my pizza. Her dad must be a Ron Artest. Ryan coming in? Hey, Ryan just popping in here like that and leaving a fire comment like that? Welcome to the club. I hope you subscribe. DTF, look it up. There is a conspiracy. Oh shit! Shout out to Sal. Yo, this guy, I met him so long ago, but we've been to so many pizza spots, and the pizza spots he takes me to are ridiculously good. Shout out to the drain doctor. I don't think we got the piece, drain doctor. I will have to talk later, but I don't think we have the piece. I would love for you to come by and we could do a dance and a video. We could do that. But I don't think she got the piece in time that she needed. We'll talk later. We're doing business on here, but they actually had gluten-free pizza. Yes, they did. And we know Crystal cannot eat. She has Zodiac killer disease, so she can't eat gluten. Look it up, guys. I know. I burst fractured vertebra and have 6 fuse. I know, because you shouldn't. Who do you think you are? Bo Jackson in 92? Why are you climbing a wall? Or not? What do you think? You gonna break a bat over your head? I feel bad for you. Crystal, how do we fix your stomach and let you eat bread? Because I really... Yeah, we need to hydrate too. That's a good thing. Because, you know, quite frankly, I want you to... I remember the whole gluten-free craze. Let's drink some water, guys. I'll be honest. I haven't been drinking as much water, and I feel it. I swear to God. Why don't y'all just believe me? Just believe me. If you drink more water, it will help your life. Nobody believes me. Everybody says drink beer, drink more soda. Here, Carlos, drink fruit juice. And I'm like, no, water is it. And coffee. And soda. And juices. I mean, you gotta have juice. And pina coladas. I have all these things. Back to the pizza. I like it. I like the pizza there. I know I'm a dad that like also may brag about his kids a little too much. I don't care. This kid's got hand-eye coordination like freaking Teddy Williams. How much fun is it to do that shit? Even this thing, I think you take I'm gonna beat the shit out of these things.
Try again.
Whack-a-burger. Oh, that sucks, Tom. What's that? Yo, and I'm telling you right now, this kid's got a jump shot. This kid was like pulling. I think this is like Lennon is like, she better not be better at moving towards Mike Lennon. This kid's already, she's seeing you. Because on top of that, what I realized is why a lot of these kids, if you read that book Outlier, why a lot of the younger kids end up being like the pro athlete is because, yeah, she's been watching Lennon and all of her friends compete and see their body. Not even like nobody's like walked over like, oh, this is how you do it. But just your eyes seeing it. That's what I realized. Just your eyes as a kid seeing at that age, that your body can do these things, right? Changes everything. Changes everything. So it doesn't think, she doesn't go like Lennon never saw that. She was never around anything softball or like this until she was like 10, you know? So that it really, Anthony, you're right. It is very much like Cece's Pizza. And I've taken down a full Cece's Pizza buffet for sure. So, And if you're watching this on Facebook, thank you. The party is on YouTube. We want everybody to come on over to YouTube, subscribe, like, do all the things. Okay, so I have a new found respect for these characters because of my recent breakdown that I had. A lot of you guys don't remember. A lot of you guys don't know. And that I had a freak out when I played the Easter Bunny. I had a total break. I almost quit the gig. I almost divorced my wife, quit the gig, left town, started drinking, moved into a one-room motel in Arizona, started a new life, coal miner. Oh no, I was putting up solar panels on roofs. That's what I do, because you don't have to, like, everybody does that, right? So I just like be putting up solar panels. And my name, I wouldn't even speak English anymore because I let down the kids and my wife. That almost happened when I played the Easter Bunny. But I sucked it up. I wasn't a little ass bitch. And I was like, don't be a bitch, Carlos. And a bitch is a man or a woman. By definition, a bitch is somebody or something that bitches out in the moment or is bitching. I looked it up. Webster's Dictionary, the little guy from the show. It's amazing. He had a sitcom and a dictionary. So what I'm saying is I have an amazing amount of respect for these Chuck E. Cheese people. Now, unless they're a sponsor, then I love them. Yes. Okay. Now that I have a little more experience, now I know what's happening here. He doesn't want to walk over a kid at this point because his head, he only sees through the mouth, right? He's like, I don't want, okay. And that was, okay, now I'm going to do that little trot. Magnolia's excited.
Magnolia, look. Dance with him.
Like, nah, do that. A lot of the games are a bunch of hitting and smashing, which is fun. And she was so happy. We talked about it the entire day or next day too, and so much fun. It was so much fun. And it was late at night, you know, we'd done a bunch of different things or whatever, but like, I'm just like, I know having an older kid, how just finite that time is. And so I will absolutely enjoy it for sure. Shout out to the Drain Doctor. Once again, the Drain Doctor was going to come over and hopefully does come over. We can get some pictures and do a dance. But I'm getting some things, take some different hardware put on. He does anything, guys. I saw there was a broken toilet. He can fix any drain. He has so much experience and he cares. It's his business. So, you know, big shout out to the Drain Doctor, who always watches every single show and supports this network, this show, everything. And that means the world to me. So once again, please, if you are like, man, I got to fix anything to do with plumbing, drains, please go to Drain Doctor Plumbing and Drain.com, 352-272-7727. Now, that was Carlos.
You've been watching Carlos Clips, where grown-ups pretend to be kids and kids teach grown-ups how it's done. Thanks for tagging along at Chuck E. Cheese, and stay tuned for our next adventure. And now, a word from our wonderful sponsors.
Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hey burger lovers, ready for the juiciest deal in town? This Wednesday at Frogger's, dive into our legendary burgers for just $7. Yeah, you heard right. Only $7 for the tastiest, most mouth-watering burgers around. Gather your crew, grab a drink, catch the game, and sink your teeth into burger bliss. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hop in with food and fun. See you there. Frogger's Grill and Bar.
There we go. I guess I could have just left that video up as you saw me shoot that down. Sammy boy, how you doing?
Doing good.
Would you eat a seven? Arnott loves some Froggers. He loves that. The $7 burgers are no joke at Froggers. I'm telling you right now, one day when we have the members party, and we're getting closer day by day, we're going to have that party. Go to Froggers. They support us. You support them. Enjoy their delicious burgers. Now, it's no school square pizza, like podcast media says. ATH in the house. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right. So let's talk a little bit of Sinners. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk a little bit of Sinners. Can we talk a little bit of Sinners? Yeah. I'm an old blues man. Not really, but like I think that's cool. Like I think blues is like still one of the coolest things. And I feel like I need to learn more about blues. I've learned about jazz. And I feel like I need to learn more about the blues. Because this film, Sinners, centers around the blues. And if you haven't seen yet, it has come out. It is a smash hit. And allow me to just take a second because I want to know how many of you guys actually have heard of the film Sinners, A, and are you planning on seeing it, B? Sammy boy, put that up there as I go into some Sinners here. And once again, you are watching Top of the Morning. No other show like it in the world. It goes about 2 hours. So we are here. We're about, I don't know, an hour and 12 minutes in. And it's banging. It's like so sick. So I just want to let you know that. Sinners came out this weekend over Easter weekend, which is very fitting. I follow a lot of movies. I follow a lot of actors. I'm an actor myself. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. And luckily, I've been dying to see a good movie lately in the movie theater. And there's just been so much bullshit out there. Just so much stuff that I don't care about, that I just know is being made to serve some sort of agenda-based audience, or just done in order to milk people out of their money. And then every now and then somebody's like, and once again, I've kind of talked about what we're living in now is the 1920s, and in certain ways in the booming 20s, like things are changing, but also in film and cinema. It's kind of the same thing, but it's the 1970s. Big studios are broken. We are now needing artists to step up. And in the 70s, we got some of the most amazing films. And I'm not going to go into 70s history film, but truly like groundbreaking films that you could never imagine, because they gave access to the artists, because the studios had no more power. They're like, look, go for it. Go for it. Okay, try this Star Wars thing. Okay, try this Serpico thing. This Dog Day Afternoon. It doesn't matter. And so the good thing about that is we're living in that now too. And Ryan Coogler, who is the director of Sinners, is also well known for many things. He is an extremely let's see here. Jordan Peele. Douglas Baker. I like that little pic of you. It's very cute. You are so right, Douglas Baker. That is, I don't know if they're like side by side in that sense, because if you listen to where Coogler was coming from the story, but you're right. He took the genre to another level for sure. Okay, so Douglas, did you end up seeing this film? Haven't heard of Sinners before now. Oh, great, because I'm not going to give away anything. I'm not going to give away anything to this film. This is a great film that has so many twists and turns, and so I'm not going to. This is the first time. Okay, cool podcast me. I love finding out when it's people's first time, or if you have seen it or whatever. So, all right, Michael B. Jordan is in this, and we're going to do a whole little breakdown on Michael B. Jordan because he is a badass. No, I gave up on Last of Us. Anytime I just gave up on it. I'll talk about that later. Waiting on Sinners to come out. Not interested, but open. Eddie, I'm telling you, you'll be open to it. Go see it. This is a theater film. Okay. You want to see it? Sounds good. Okay, cool. All right. So why is this a theater film? Well, luckily, the director, Ryan Coogler, who made Black Panther 2, Fruitvale Station, is really tight with Michael B. Jordan. They've made some amazing things together. Ryan Coogler is in the bottom half right there. He's the director. He's from the Bay, and he is such an interesting guy. He was a former athlete and got injured, and so went on to film school. And what a great picture that is of all of them, because it really fits, especially Hailee and Michael there in the middle. There's Hailee right there. Michael B. Jordan as a kid. Look at that. We're going to talk about that in a second. So, because of the success of Ryan Coogler, they go, all right, he had this original idea. Totally original. And what do I mean by original? The Minecraft movie that just came out. Was it a great, fun movie? Sure. Your kids are going to like it. You're going to have fun with it, you know, and then it's an IP, it's a property, it's a corporation, whatever. And that's fine. It was still good. We enjoyed it. But that means that no story has been, this is not a book. They didn't adapt it from a book. It's not pulled from a magazine article. That happens sometimes. People find that. It's not based on a true story. It's not a franchise. It's not Transformers. It's not Marvel. It's not Star Wars. It's just this idea. What is it really? It's what the movies that we love. It's when somebody presented Indiana Jones the first time. You know, Jaws is a little different because it came from a book, but Spielberg was like, I got this idea for it. You know, on a certain level, you could say, I know it's a franchise, but I know Guardians could kind of be, let people like, what is it, Guardians? Like, why? And he said, no, I got the passion. You know, Gunn was like, I got the idea for this here. So I was like, all right, this movie's coming out. And I didn't know much about it other than it was a genre bending film. And quite honestly, that's what I'm making. My film, The Witchmaster General, is a genre bending film. And when I saw this trailer, I was like, wow, there's so many similarities. It's not the same, but there's so many similarities to the film that I'm going to make, star, direct, write, full deal, already ready to go, that this is going to be a great test to see how audiences react to it. So, Chicken Jockey. What's up, Ryan Evans? Now I know. All right. So, here we are, face to face, couple of silver spoons. Sinners. We go there. Now, I didn't realize it was an R-rated film. I thought it was PG-13. So I did end up going with my daughter, who's 14, and her boyfriend. And yes, there were some scenes in there that I literally closed their eyes, say, we ain't look, and they were closing each other's eyes. They were looking, I was like, la, 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 so they didn't watch that. Okay. But the rest of the stuff is basically a thriller, great. But there are some stuff there. Okay, just a heads up. I can always tell how good a movie is going to be within the first minute. How it opens, what it tells you, what the thought was behind that. And man, from jump to the end, Sinners is a fantastic freaking film. This isn't all about trying to have a full Sinners breakdown because I want you to go see it. But Sinners has a star-studded cast that is not there, you know, because they have some algorithm. No, there are so many fantastic actors in this film. Michael B. Jordan plays Smoke and Stackmore. Hailee Steinfeld, who I was lucky enough to work with in Hawkeye and got to know her and got to meet her, and definitely going to talk to you about that. Jack O'Connell, who plays Remick. You'll find more about him later. Delroy Lindo, who is just an amazing actor. Delroy is on the far right there. You've probably seen him in dozens and dozens of films. Hailee is in the middle with the fire on. And then the guy who plays Cornbread, you see there next to the girl in the red. It's kind of funny because I actually worked with him on Homefront. And there he is in the tall. And he was a nice guy. The genre is, I would say, it's a horror film. It's a genre horror action film. So now we go there, we watch it. It's fantastic. You're going to be enthralled the whole time, especially when it gets to the parts where it takes twists and turns. But my point behind kind of all this is, if, especially with Sinners, is that this is what I love to see. Somebody taking a risk. The tagline is Dance with the Devil. There's a lot of stuff there. And like I said, even at the beginning of the show, quite frankly, that I would say I'm probably more religious now than I ever have been in my entire life. I don't share every facet of that with everybody. With my family, I do. And this is one of those movies that brought into question a lot of things. Not over the head, right? It does what a piece of art does, not what agendas do, which is, I think, also what a great song does. Like I have these ideas, I have these thoughts. It's not trying to tell you something, but these are my thoughts, right? And then you take from it what you will. And if you ever watched True Blood, there was a lot of elements of that. And so if you enjoyed True Blood, you would like, this is like the next level of that. And quite frankly, the music, the acting is superb. There's a sequence about music in it that I think will go down as a cinematic great. I think it will go down as just a moment that people will reflect on as a beautiful piece of cinema. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It was I was relishing in it when I was watching it. I was like, this is so amazing. I leaned over to my daughter, and because we talked during the movies, I'm not loud or anything, but I'm like, oh, you see how they did this? Because she enjoys filmmaking, which makes me so happy because she's going to help me make the film as well. So as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, this is so good. And so from beginning to end, it is fantastic. It's going to make a bunch of money. Opening weekend was $46 million. The production budget is $95 million. The creative team behind it is fantastic. They're the people with Blood, with Black Panther, Creed. If you watch Creed, you'll love Creed. Now, kind of a cool thing that, and as you can see here, if I pull it up here from my thumbnail, wherever it's at. There it is. I was fortunate enough to work with Hailee Steinfeld. This is Hailee. Where's a picture of Hailee? Did I already take it down? Did you take it down? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, out of stage. There we go. That's Hailee. She plays in the film. She is fantastic. She plays a really interesting part in the film. Hailee Steinfeld. She plays Mary. And she plays a white girl that was brought up in the hood. And when you play a white girl that's brought up in the hood, there's a certain tone that you have to take. Now, I grew up with a lot of people like this, that just all of a sudden they grew up in the hood. And if you knew them, I shout out to Pete, one of the best basketball players I ever saw. Red hair, short, but man, he talk like this, man. And ain't nobody telling me that he wasn't black. Okay? This was Pete. And he played like a black dude. He shot. He lived in the hood. I would love to know what Pete is up to these days. Shout out to Pete. Well, Hailee's kind of playing that in the movie. She's kind of playing somebody who grew up in the hood with all of them. And she's kind of come back. And she is one of the people's love interests. And Hailee is a sweetheart. I got to work with Hailee. Boom, there you can see from the thumbnail. On the left-hand side, that's her as Hawkeye. And then that's me as Enrique, the bro. And I got to spend actually a lot of time with Hailee because of the nature of the show. And a lot of times, basically, when you're filming a movie, you're just sitting there and you're just standing around. And I knew a little bit about Hailee at the time. I knew she was a musical artist. I didn't know that much about her acting. And I regret not doing a little bit more research on her, because when I talked to her and we got time to sit and when we were just chilling and waiting, you know, we talked about a lot of things like, you know, about her life. She was still younger there. She's engaged to Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, which is so amazing. And I say that because when we were talking, we were just kind of talking about life. And, you know, she's like, I don't have a boyfriend and I want to make sure. And I was like, you are a good girl. Make sure, you know, and she's just like very nice. And she's kind of out of the music industry. She said it was a lot of things we talked about that I'm not going to share here. But one of them, well, just in general, to be honest, there's so many kind of douches that make it and that probably don't deserve it. And Hailee is one of these people that absolutely deserves all the love and all the great things that is happening to her. She's a super talent. She nailed this role. And it's not an easy role to do. She's absolutely gorgeous. But even more than that, she is just exactly the type of girl that I want my daughter to grow up like. Super kind, leader on the set, athletic, fun, sweet, all the things that you kind of want anybody to kind of maybe be. And now she's getting this next level. She was already nominated for an Oscar. So I didn't realize that at the time. I forgot that she was in True Grit. And I wish I would have actually talked about it with that. But shout out to Hailee. Big shout out to Hailee. And I'm so glad that you got, you know, honestly, this next level. This is a next level thing for her. You know, and she does a lot of things. You know, you may go, like, where do I know Hailee from? You know her from a lot of things. Hailee is the voice of Gwen Stacy. I think it's Gwen Stacy. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I get that right. Yeah, Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man. So she's the voice of Gwen Stacy. I'm talking about Hailee here. And she is also on that show Dickinson on Apple TV. Of course, she was Hawkeye. She is Hawkeye. She's the lady bro. I spent like 3-4 months with her. I remember the first time I saw her in her Hawkeye suit. I looked at her. I was like, Hailee! And she's like, what, Carlos? And I was like, you look badass. That was the first time. She's like, is this the first time you're seeing me in this? I was like, yes. She's like, thanks, man. Fun times. Really fun times. Yeah, Eddie, I like that. I like that you said I just know her from Hawkeye. She's like a big superstar. This happens these days. We get older, we don't know as many people. She had a chart-topping hit in Pitch Perfect 2. She's an advocate for Save the Children's Youth programs. She's awesome. Oscar nominated. What a talent. Let's jump over to Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan. Ladies, fellas, do you know who Michael B. Jordan is? And let me ask you this. Do you think Michael B. Jordan is the biggest movie star in the world? Sammy boy, pop that up there if you would. Is Michael B. Jordan the biggest movie star in the world? I think he may be. When you put Creed, you put Black Panther, and now this, where he plays dual roles. What a talent. Top of the morning to you, Ash. What a real talent. I mean, a legitimate talent who really kind of started very young. He born in 87. His first debut, this is a TV kid actor, Sopranos at the age of 12. So he was on Sopranos at the age of 12. Kind of interesting, but not like a major role, just his first part. He was on The Wire. He broke out role Fruitvale Station and then was handpicked by Sylvester Stallone to play Creed, since obviously he is Creed as well. He is jacked as hell. In this movie, you can tell. And I don't have to yell because it's honorary spells. That didn't rhyme. Didn't matter. Anyway, Michael B. Jordan, I think he is. You don't think he's the biggest, but he's on the A-list for sure. Who is the biggest movie star in the world, ATH? And why are you not a fan of him, Eddie? I hope it's nothing political. I hope we're past the point that we understand that, you know, politics, people are going to have different takes. But maybe he said something stupid. I don't know. So, back to Michael B. Jordan. This kid, look at him. Look at him. A lot of people don't know. Look at that. Look at him looking like a little kid. And then he's Michael B. Jordan, sex symbol. Ladies love him. Now, this, can I assess this real quick, please? Because this is kind of, I've been getting this a lot. I want to be very clear about this. I'm unsustainable. Am not Michael B. Jordan's body double. For many reasons. Number one, my skin, and I am a Caucasian white Hispanic. I have a better chance of being a body double for, oh, that's pretty good though. For the Bald Bull story, starring Bald Bull of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out fame. I have to show my nipple now. Thank you. Now, as you can see here, I discovered I had a zit on my chest this morning. Just being real. I'm glad it wasn't a tumor, so that's good. Street cheese this! You know you want this. Eddie, stop. Like the people, that was protest too much. The lighting kind of blows me out a little bit. You know about blowing out things are not. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this lighting. Watch this. See? I'm already getting less white. So maybe I could be Michael B. Jordan's stunt double. I'm gonna send. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. It's not a tumor. Save it for OnlyFans. I do like that. I can see my numbers go up when I take my shirt off because there's a lot of like, I'll be honest, a lot of moms and a lot of dudes in the closet. They watch this show to get their jollies. I'm not pretending that. I know that. I've done surveys. I did a survey recently. And the survey was, why do you watch the show? Did you guys get that one? You know what the number one reason was? My nipples. Overwhelming. It is crazy, though, how it's the same tone. Now, this is a mole. This is a mole. Don't make fun of my moles. I will make fun of your moles. Don't make fun of my moles. And you don't want to get hit with one of these. Look at this. You could put a little bolus, like a little milk there, and eat it. Like a little elf could live here and sit on the ridge and jump into a little bowl of milk. It's over, Ash. It's over. It's just not gonna happen. I hate to break it to you, buddy. I hate it. Thank you, ATH. I was waiting for somebody to call me Macho Man because that's what I love. I actually wanted to be the Ultimate Warrior. There's some, you know what I realized just now? I wanted to be the Ultimate Warrior, and I also wanted to be Michelangelo. And if you put that into perspective, why am I trying to be a masked fighting? I mean, the warrior wasn't a human. I mean, we all know that. The warrior was a warrior. I don't know. I think there's something there. If we had a type of psychologist. Crystal, what if I was the Ultimate Warrior Michelangelo? Oh, shit. Did I just like Raphael Stone Cold? Oh, shit. Did I think I did. Of course, the turtle. Michelangelo, the artist, was not. I love Michelangelo. But I'm not trying to be like him. I'm trying to be like the Ultimate Warrior Michelangelo. Thanks, Crystal. I love James McAvoy. He's badass, man. No, my wife like me, man. She tells I'm sexy, man. Mira, te lo digo. Te lo digo ahora. My wife thinks I'm sexy. That's all I need, papi. Thank you, Crystal. That's actually what you wrote in the survey. I watch it for the nips and tips. More nips than tips. We should have a mashup Halloween costume. I would love this. Just got to get those 100 members. We're getting closer by the day. Hi, this is a new segment called Nips and Tips, where I show you my nipples and I give you tips on how to save money on the internet. There are coupon codes all over the internet. Try them out. Type in promo code at Walgreens, CVS. You'll be surprised on how many savings you can get. That was your Nips and Tips moment on top of the morning. Nips and Tips, Dan. You get them and you use them now.
All nips and tips are not actually usable. Please do not use those codes. They will lead you back to a section that will rip your all of your data off. Thank you.
I want to see that movie. I'll go see it for you. You can't see it because you're in Ukraine. Shout out to Joey. Can everybody say hello to Joey, please? And can we get a big, I like to give a big round of applause for Joey. Because there's a lot of people that could be bitching about shit. He could be one of them. He's literally doing shit that is, I'm sure, just so aggravating. You're watching the news and you're watching these people. You're like middle of Poland somewhere. Ukraine, maybe Poland. I don't know. Man's. And not bitching about shit. Just like, hey, Los, hey, if you don't mind, go watch that movie. I will try and go watch that movie, man. It's hard to watch a movie with the time, with the kids, you know? But I will try. Big shout out to Joey. Big shout out. Got to show you the love. Got to show you the love. I bet, man. I bet it's got to be. Joey. There you go, Eddie. Eddie and Joey. I think you guys would be like best friends. I don't know why. I feel like you guys would like have some beers, talk about some chicks, shoot some fucking guns. Yes, ATH. Yes, ATH. Use code NIPS at checkout. I love it. So, hydrate time, Sammy? Time to hydrate? Yeah?
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, they're the besties with testing. I say we take a second. Guys, let's really take a second. I'm dead serious about this. A lot of you guys, no, that's not the fancy music. Guys, I know a lot of you think I'm a doctor or a scientist or a scientist doctor, which is the highest level of smartness, which I got at MIT. I'm not here to discuss my huge educational background. I'm not here to bore you with my degrees. What I'm here is to tell you that it's time to hydrate. Sammy, we need hydrate and stretch as big as can be so that we can all hydrate and stretch. You're not drinking enough water. You're just not. Okay? I hate to tell you that. But I'm the only one who's going to do it. Your wife has tried to tell you. Your husband's tried to tell you. When did it sink in for you, Carlos? When did you start drinking more water? I'll tell you when I started drinking more water. It's when I realized my stomach was a mess. I was cranky. I was grumpy. And I thought I had a yeast infection. No! Just not enough water. So now it's time for us to hydrate and stretch. This segment is brought to you by everyone that we love. All of our sponsors are brought to you by. They're all bringing it like a shotgun blast of sponsorships. Look at our sponsors. I'm going to hide both of them real quick. You pop them back on there in a second, Sammy. Look at those beautiful people who have sponsored the show. And I've taken it upon myself to save lives. So, oh, I don't want that in the background. What the hell's going on here? All right, cool. So now it's time for you to share this video with somebody that you love. And all you're going to share, you're going to hit this part. Say, you need to watch this. This man is changing lives with a magical liquid called water.
Water for that thing. Where's my water? There it is.
Sammy, what the hell are you doing?
Sign language for water.
Oh, cool. Water.
Or there's glass one too, I think.
All right. Can you hear me, Sammy boy?
Yep. Can hear
All
you.
right. All right, good.
Stretch time.
All right, good. So, here we go. In my cup, in my thing here, guys, I have to move this. Looks like a big old dong in my face. All right, so in my cup, what I have here is water. It's awesome, guys. I know you only drink it when you're trying to be cool in front of other people. You're drinking soda and coffee. You're not even thinking about your water intake. Well, like I said, I thought I had lactose intolerance. I'm one of those I'm one of those people when I drink next to you, you're wondering if I'm okay because I sound like a seagull. Like that. Oh God, that water's good. Damn, that water's good. Look, I'm gonna have cherry Pepsi later. I'm not a bitch. Okay. I'm not here to tell you to give up soda. In fact, soda is good. Why am I saying soda is good? Because we hope one day. Now I'm stretching to it at the same time. Let's stretch. We hope one day to take that corporation of sweet, sweet Pepsi's money. And we got cherry Pepsi bottles all over the place. Now, why are we taking that money? Why are we going to take that money? Because you know I didn't change for Pepsi. You know I'm not sitting up here drinking no... What sodas don't I like? Okay, I'll tell you right now. If you ever see me drinking a Diet Mountain Dew... Are you guys stretching, by the way? I think I answered your questions here. Let's see here. Go ahead and throw some up there, some comments up there, Sammy boy. Yes, I still drink coffee. I have ice. I got to have ice with my water. Warm water hurts my soul. They say it's better for you to have warm water, they say, but I drink it cold too. I'll tell you, I don't like ice. I don't have patience to get enough ice. I'll get a couple, and that's why I have to, I'll be sitting there, I'm like, Rachel be in the house. Now, Rachel takes care of herself. She looks good. She looks hydrated. She looks like she's not dry skinned. So that's good. Carson, I haven't seen you in a minute, but you also look like you hydrate. I don't know who hydrates the least in the audience. Because what I'm going to do is, I promise you this. If I ever see you, I'm going to buy you a glass of water. You'll feel better. All right. Now, how do I stretch? I do a lot of stretches. This is called the circular. This is called the cycle stretch. Cycle, not psycho. So you're going to go like this. And then you want to take your right arm. You want to bring it over your left ambulix. So when you put it over the left ambulix like this, the ambulix is this bone here, the ambulix. And then you're going to bring your left arm over here against the left ambulix. Like this. Like that. And then this right here. This is what you call your haunches. If you got the haunch, your haunch shows here. It's a pretty good stretch. Whew. God, I feel good now. And then on top of that, guys, I know. You're like, is this a health show? I eat very healthy. When I eat granola, I only eat Trader Joe's granola. Okay. Okay, does that look like little goat? All right, it does look like I just picked up some goat shit. And I may, okay, but it's not. It's not. It's granola. Damn! I can't hear. Oh, man. There we go. Now I can hear myself better. Oh, shit. My mic went out for a second. Sorry. Yo, that's some on point. Yeah, they were goat turds. I'll be honest, they were goat turds. I ate them. So what? They eat grass all day. Then you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. Bump, bump. Sun State John's here. Sun State John's there. Sun State John's here. Then he shakes it all about. Sun State John will design your house. That's what he's all about. Truly, Sun State John is one of our amazing sponsors. That's right. Where you at, Sun State? I knew I put you up there. Oh, that's not the newest one because I got you on the newest one. What? Oh, man, I did it yesterday. All right. Well, you'll see. I'll have you up there on the newest one. But shout out to Sun State John. He's offering his amazing services of architecture for all of the toppers. We'll talk a lot more about that soon once we get a chance to chat. Another Sun State, another To the Top Studios thing there. Ruh-roh. Let's see. I know I have it up there. Get a distiller and you'll see the garbage in your water after it's left behind. All right. I'm going to do that. I love this EME. Every time I see a little smiley face, I'm just like such a sucker for the smiley face. Boy, we did a lot today, did we not? Huh? I don't think the last thing we did was like, well, I think honestly, the last thing we got to do is kind of talk to Clucker.
Hey, what's up, dude? What's going on?
What's up, dude? We haven't talked to you today that much.
I know. It's been a pretty good show. I've been watching. I'm feeling good. I've been trying to be healthy and stay in shape and went to my workout class this morning.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to Clucker. Thank you, Sam B. Boom. Sunstate Designs at AOL.com. Sunstate John. We're getting that website going. Clucker, have you ever met Sunstate?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Sunstain and I partied at a Hooters in Daytona Beach. Dude bought me some shrimp, bought me some beer. He's a good time, man. It's fun.
That's what I heard. I heard Sunstate John likes to party. And he is one of the best architects and designers, and he will go out of his way to help you out. Sunstate Designs at AOL.com.
He built me a rooster's nest kind of thing. It's fucking cool as shit. And it has like my face on it. So like when I invite the chickens over, the chicken heads over, they're already walking into my mouth, if you know what I'm saying.
Clucker, bro. Can I talk to you for a second? Just 1 second, sir. If you could just step into my office.
What is going on here? I feel like I'm about to be fired. Am I going to HR?
I can't fire you, bro. You know where the bodies are buried. You've been everywhere with me. You've been around the world. I can't fire you, Clucker. I would never fire you.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Thanks. I was just like worried about that.
No. But we got to talk about something. This is kind of cool. And I want to know what you guys think as well, obviously. So, I think that it's really cool that you've been such a big part of the show, Clucker. You are truly a lot of people. I don't know. Do you guys like Clucker out there? I want to know. Do you guys like a Clucker? Because I quite frankly think he's awesome. He's cool. He's really cool. So, Clucker, is it okay if I ask people if they like you or whatever?
I feel like this is a bit of a setup. I don't know what's going on. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like this is where my dad walked out on me when I was just an egg.
He walked out on you that quickly?
Yeah, I never saw his face, but I heard he had, obviously a big wang, because I do too.
I'm trying to think what a rooster wang is, but Clucker has to stay, Anthony says.
Anthony's my dude. We partied as well. I saw him in New Smyrna Beach over by the Jennies. The dude can wakeboard.
How does Clucker know everybody? Yes, EME.
EME, go watch his YouTube page, man. The guy rips it on the keyboards. He's really good. I love EME.
How do you know that? I mean...
Hey, Carlos, I'm a rooster, man. I don't have any responsibilities. Every day I'm alive is a good day, like Pitbull says.
You like Pitbull?
I love some Pitbull.
Dale. So, he knows good people. Eddie says you're a hoe.
Guilty as charged.
No debate there. Clucker gets around. Clucker on OnlyHens? Are you on OnlyHens?
Yeah, I got the business package there, and I do select a lot of hens there lately that are fantastic. So yeah, I love me some OnlyHens. And don't get too crazy.
How many hens are you talking to?
Not that many. A lot of them are friends. They're I love the way they talk about things and their opinions on things.
Really?
Oh, hell no. They got some big hen asses.
All right, Clucker. You seem like you're in a good mood today.
I'm in a great mood. What's the apps?
All right, so this is a big deal. I gotta say, it's a big deal, and I think we should get some better music for this. So, I think we should get some big music, because the fact is this, guys, we got a brand new logo. A brand new logo that we didn't actually. This people might think we're leaving, and I don't want people. We kind of are in a second here, but how about this one? This is better. So, Clucker, I know that you are on the current. Like, do you want to see the logo?
Yeah, let's see the logo. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new, and be ready for the applause, Sammy boy. The brand new top of the morning logo. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah. Got us. That's rock and roll, baby. I was trying to hit the applause. That is the new logo. What do you guys think? Huh? Rachel likes it. Huh? Anybody? Another round of applause. Thank you.
I think it sucks monkey balls. I don't like it at all.
What? What are you talking about, dude? I like it. I think it looks great. Why aren't you? What are you? I mean,
what the hell happened, man? What was the matter with the old logo? I really like the old logo.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, man. I like the old logo too. Eddie likes this new one. Yeah, nice. Alex did this. No, I made this with a lot of, but with Alex's help in mind. Nice. Colors are popping. Let's take a look at that puppy once again. Yeah, look at that. Now, the reason I made that.
Why the hell did you cut me out of the logo, man?
No, you're in the logo, dude.
No, I am not. You cut me out, you stupid bitch. I was in the cover. I was getting the attention, and you didn't like that, so you cut me out.
That is not the case at all. That is not the case at all. The fact of the matter is, I couldn't like, dude, like, I love you, man. You're great. You're going to be around. You still are here. You're not going anywhere. But the logo has to be a little bit.
What are you trying to say? You said that the last logo was not good?
Not saying that. I think the last logo is great. Look, boom. It's fun. It's cool. And I like that you're on there, Clucker. I think it's cool.
I think that is a sharp logo. You should have never changed it. And quite frankly, the new logo sucks.
The new logo doesn't suck. New logo's cool. Have that on a hat. Clucker, you're still there.
That's not me. That's like a synth, like emoji version of me. I have big eyes. I have balls on my chin. I have big hands.
It's okay. It's still you.
No, it is not. Whatever, man. You're pushing me out.
I'm not pushing you out. I love you, Clucker. You're going to be in more than ever. I promise you. I promise you, you will be more. You're part of the show. People love you, man. It's just they had to give it a little bit more, you know. Yeah, the logo also has balls on it. There you go. Chin balls. Chin balls. Juan's chin balls. La, la, la. Chin balls. Chin balls. Juan's chin balls. Ha, ha, ha. That's right. Colors are popping. And yeah, they all connect to kind of all the different. Those are like my favorite colors, but you know, I've read a lot that you can't have too many colors because then it's. So anyway, Clucker, you're not going anywhere, but you're just not the major logo like that. Okay.
Whatever, man. I'm still gonna get residuals off this shit.
Were you getting any residuals now?
No, I mean, I don't even know what a residual is. I just wanted to say it. Can I get residuals off this shit?
No.
Can you just keep giving me some money so I can pay for my OnlyHens membership?
I'll hook you up, dude. I'll just put it on the card.
I love you.
I love you too. Sammy boy! Did we do it?
Oh, I think we did it.
I think we did it. I think good job today.
Yeah.
Any final words?
Words. That's my final words.
I like it. Thank you, Sammy boy. Folks, any final things you want to say? I'm here for you because we're wrapping up the show. Thank you so much for watching this live. Honestly, thank you. It is amazing to see people on here for almost the entire show, if not the entire show. Once again, we chop up the show. We put it out the rest of the week. Shorts, videos, clips, and just to entertain you. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you want to become a member, we're trying to get to 100 members so that we can do our party at Froggers. I do want to give a big shout out to every single sponsor that we have. Like I said, we just had Sun State John on there showing them love. And we do have some amazing sponsors. And I want to just say, it makes me so happy to see all these amazing places like Coronado Carpet. You know, and if you need any type of carpet at all, that's the place you're going to go. The Drain Doctor. When your kitchen sinks floods, you better call the Drain Doctor. Just Breathe Salt Therapy. You need to reset a little bit after last night. Froggers Grill and Bar, DeLand Boxing and Fitness, Comulus, Bars on Demand. We love you, Bars on Demand, one of our newest sponsors. And of course, Atlantis Montessori Academy. We got Famous Faces and Funnies, DeLand Boxing and Fitness, DeLand Cat Cafe, Southeast Steel Appliance Warehouse, and the Garden Shop. And working on many more, because that's how this whole thing gets going. Trying to make a movie one day, folks. Trying to take it to the next level, to the top studios. That's what we're doing here. That's what makes all this. If you're interested in To the Top Studios doing something for you, hey, hit us up. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome day. Awesome show. We're like 50 away. See you, Sammy boy. Froggers is going to be great. Nice, Sam. I'm big on OnlyFans. Yes, you are. I have your channel. And memberships are expensive. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I do know one thing, that today will be a great day. To the top, never stop. Have a great day, y'all.